Hello smart movers, this is Smart Motion and today we're going to talk about how, when and why to stretch. So first of all, we need to start talking about flexibility. What is flexibility? It is the ability of the soft tissue, muscles, tendons or connective tissue to elongate through the range of motion at a joint or group of joints. We have two kinds of flexibility, dynamic or active flexibility, in which we need the contraction of our muscles to create the movement. Then we have the passive or static flexibility, in which we need an external force to create the movement. But why is it important to work on your flexibility? Well, first of all, having a wider range of motion will improve the quality of your movement, improving your performance. Second, to preserve your muscle strength. Your muscles are formed by fibers of actin and myosin that, contracting, will generate the force that creates movement. What happens when this length is compromised? The contraction is much smaller, creating a much weaker force. Third, including stretches in your warm-up will prevent you from injury during the performance. Including stretches in your cool-down will prevent you from muscle soreness after the exercise. Now, how do I work on this flexibility? The stretches that you will use in your warm-up are different than the stretches that you will use in your cool-down. Let's start with the warm-up. In the warm-up, you will use ballistic or dynamic stretches. Ballistic stretches are those repetitive bouncing movements that allow to increase the short-term flexibility and activate the receptors of your muscles and tendons. And then dynamic stretches. Dynamic stretches replicate movements that you will do later on in your practice. Improve your neuromuscular training, improve your coordination, keeps your temperature high, which is needed for a warm-up, and also strengthens the contracting muscle. Right, so now we've done the warm-up, we've done the practice, and we're going to the cool-down. In the cool-down, you will choose static stretches, those positions that you hold for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat them between 3 to 5 times to gain flexibility, reduce the muscle soreness. This flexibility gain will last about an hour. However, if you are consistent with your static stretches, those flexibility gains will last longer, can be maintained. Now, what happens if I do want to gain flexibility and be maintained? Then we have some other stretches for that. We have the PNF stretches. PNF techniques are designed by physiotherapists, and dancers use it to increase flexibility. So what are these? We have the contraction relax and the hold relax. If you want to know more about PNF techniques, dynamic stretches, see my next video. That's it for today. See you soon.